Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today with Drako as usual, but we also have the little penguin guy. He's some kind of Christmas penguin, I don't know. It's Drako's friend. He's here because we're going to play a 3-player game. Playing 7 Wonders, which is a lovely game. It's hard to do on 2. You can do it, there's a 2-player variant. But I prefer it on 3 or more. You can play it up to 7 players actually, which is kind of the strength of this game. You can play 7 players and it still goes smooth and still goes fast. And so, first of all, this is doesn't come with the game. This is an extra player mat that I got from Asmodee Nordic, so thank you for that. Really cool one. And also, I will be playing with the Leaders expansion as well. And Penguin has bad balance. And so we're going to play one round, one age, so you can see how the game works. The game consists of 3 ages, and we have the leader cards also. But we'll just play 1 age so you can see how the game works. And if you haven't seen Cities, you get a chance to see how that expansion works. So Penguin over here, he's playing the Egyptians. He has Giza as his wonder that he can be building on. You have 3 steps on the wonder here. And Drako down here, the Drako glass meeple of course, he has Alexandria. And if you turn these over, this is the A side that we're playing on. You can play on the B side and that changes the wonder, so there's a lot of variation here. Sort of recommended to start on the A side as it gets more complex when you go to the B side. So to Drako, he needs to build his wonder here. He needs 2 stone to build this part, the first part. He has to build this one first. He gets 3 points for that. Then he can build with 2, or he can build this one, the second part, where he gets one of these resources, and then finally he can get 7 points, but he needs 2 glass to build the third part. And as I said, you can play this game up to 7 players, but if you play it as 3, it's basically the same thing, because you're just gonna play with your neighbors. So I'm just gonna play with Drako and the Penguin, and we're all gonna play with each other. But let's say we had a 4th player over here, I would be playing with Drako and that guy, and not with the Penguin, because you only play with your neighbors, sort of. You only battle against them, you only compare against them and so on. But of course, in the end game, you're going to compare score to everyone. But it's a really nice system, and you'll see sort of how it works. It's sort of basic draft is what this game is all about. So before we started, since we have leaders, we start with 6 coins. Normally you start with 3. Oh, by the way, I'm Rhodos. I got some military here. If I build this one that takes 3 clay, I can get 2 military strength, and I can get some points that way by beating these other guys. So we each started with 4 leader cards, and we drafted these back and forth. We go to the right, we just keep passing them on until everyone has 4. So I have these, and now the first thing with leaders, the first thing that's going to happen is a recruitment phase in each age. Normally you just start with the age card. I'll just play and you'll see how it goes as we go. So, let's see. I can choose any of these. I have to pay the cost to recruit them. This guy, Plato, he's all about points in the end if I have all of these. Leonidas will help me get military cards for cheaper. Hapsetut, I don't know how to say it. She makes it so that it's if I buy a resource from my neighbors, I will also get a coin from the bank once per turn. This is really cool. I think I'll start with this. And this is 2 points in the end game for every gray card I have. That's not, yeah. So this one is interesting to start off with. I'll do this. I'll put the other to the side, and I'll pay 2 coins to the bank to get this one into play. And I'll just have it next to my board here. Let's see what it's Drako gonna get. This is for endgame. This is sort of endgame as well. I think he'll get this one. So he'll pay 3 coins for Imhotep, and that makes it cheaper for him to build on his wonders. That's a good thing. So the cards have different usage, of course, and some of them, I mean, we have 4. We're gonna play 3 ages, so 3 of these we can put out, or we can, instead of putting one of these out like I just did with me and Drako, we could take one of them and just sell it for 3 coins. Or we could use it to build on our wonders, but that's really hard here in the beginning. So let's see. This is cheaper on green cards, or maybe a Penguin wants to focus on science. I think he will, okay. So he'll pay, oh, it's 4 though. It's quite expensive, but he'll We'll make up for that in time. So we got that one out. So we basically all have something that will help us out here as we start playing, and then we will take this one. This is the first H. The cards in the setup, the cards have down here, they have a number plus, so if it's like a 4, 5, 6, 7 plus, then we remove it from the game. And by doing that, you end up with 21 cards for 3 players, because you will get 7 each. So we'll just hand those out. And then we start the actual gameplay. So the gameplay is a draft. So I have my 7 cards, and I'm going to pick one of them to keep in some way, or to use, and then I'm going to pass in the first H, pass to the left. I'm going to pass the 6 cards over to Penguin there. So let's see, I think I need some, I don't have any production of wood. I need wood for my first card of the Wonder. So I guess, but I will need clay later on as well. I think I'll take a clay. So what I do is I take this one face down. I'll send these over to Penguin, and then let's see, we will all do the same at the same time. This is kind of hard to demonstrate like this, to be honest. And also I've been sort of, I didn't really have any plans to film this game, but then I got this nice player mat and so on, and also my Kickstarter backers, they voted for me to film this. And I have this Facebook group that people can vote. And if you're interested in voting for upcoming videos, you can just check out Patreon. You can check out the link there, click the I to go to my Patreon page, where you can become a member of the group as well and vote on upcoming videos. Some people really like that. I think it's really nice for me as well, because then I don't need to make all the decisions myself. I can just go by what you guys want me to film, which makes my life a lot easier. Anyhow, we all chosen a card. Now we'll reveal at the same time. So I chosen this one. It doesn't cost anything. So basically I just put it under here like this. So now I started by producing some ore, and now I also produce some bricks. And I get these cards from Drako. This is a bit fiddly, but I'll try to work it out. And Drako, he went for some no cost and some, what's it called? Silk, or like, fine clothing. And let's see, Penguin over there, he went for, and he has to pay 1, this has a cost. So now he's producing stone or wood. He has to choose, he can do 1 of any of those on his every round, or every turn. And he also started with some stone, so he actually has 2 stone already. He could be building his first step of the Wonder. I think he might do that to show you how that works. So anyhow, it's now I have 6 cards in my hand, 6 cards, and I get to choose 1. And so I don't have any wood, right? But I can buy resources from my neighbors. So I could pay Penguin over there to buy one of his woods, and he will still have it, sort of. It doesn't go away, I just use it. That will cost me $2, so I have to pay him. Drako doesn't have any wood, so let's see if I could get 1. You don't have to focus on building your wonder, so there's different strategies, but it's a good one to do if you're new to the game. Just make sure you build your wonder. I'm gonna take this wood, it's free, and I have some money. I will be able to buy that later on. These go over there. And then let's see, what is Drako doing? I can show you his cards as well here. He has a discount of 1 if he wants to build his wonder. So he could buy stone from Penguin. Yeah. Oh, I think Drako will do some military then. And all the military cards cost something that Drako doesn't have, so... no, he'll just take a... Oh no, Drako is going to do this. He's going to take this card. I'll show you what he'll do with it soon. Because there's 3 things you can do with the cards on your turn. You don't have to build them. I'll show you. Let's see. Yeah, Penguin. Oh, he doesn't want Drako to get stone. Because if Drako gets stone, then Drako don't need to buy that much stone from Penguin anymore. So Penguin's going to use this in some other way. I'll show you soon. Okay, so we all selected cards, and now we reveal, and I'll start with myself over here. I have some wood production, so that's good. I'll put it down here, and now my next turn, I could use that together with buying a wood, which also is good because I have this one, this leader, Hapsetsut, that will make me 1 coin. So basically just cost me 1. Well, I have to pay 2 to Penguin, and then I get 1 back from the bank when I buy that other piece of lumber or wood I need. Let's see, Drako, he's going to do the second action that you can do on your turn. He's going to take this card, and he's not going to build it. He's not going to build a wonder with it, which would look like this. He is going to sell it. So he's going to sell it, and he will get 3 coins for that from the bank. So he's building up some cash so he can do other stuff later on. And Penguin, he's going to do that third action. So he's going to take this one, but he doesn't care that it's a stone. It could be anything. He doesn't have to pay for it or anything. He has to pay the cost here to build the wonder. So it's 2 stone. He has that. So he'll just use this card to shuffle under here. Or put under here. And now he builds his first part of his wonder, which means that now he can build this one. If he gets 3 wood, he could build and get 5 points and then 7 points back here. So he's really aiming for that. So we go to the next selection of cards, and I have my 5 now. And now I kind of want to build my wonder, right? Because yeah, I could. And then you have to sort of hate draft. You have to think, what do I do? What card do I not want to send over to Penguin? Well, once again, I think I'm doing this because if he gets ore, then he doesn't have to buy ore from me, perhaps. So it's better that I have monopoly on ore. So take that one, send these cards over. Let's see, for him, I'll do, yeah, he'll just do that. Like that, and he'll send these cards to Drako, and this is a bit hard to film on my own, to be honest. See, what is Drako doing? Yeah. So I think Drako needs, yeah, I think Drako will go for, yeah, he'll just take this one and he will send the 4 cards over to me. And now we resolve in order. So let's see, well, not in order, everyone can do this same time normally. So I have this one, but I just took it to block Penguin. So I'm going to use it down here to build the first step of my wonder. And this cost me 2 wood. Now I only have 1, but I'll buy the other one from Penguin because he has 1. So I'll have to pay him 2. So I'll pay him, I'll get 1 in return from him. But because of my leader, now it pays off. I will get 1 coin from the bank as well. So that's good. Now I built that one, and now I have 3 points for the end game here. And now I can also build this one and, you know, get strong in military, which will get me more points, as you will see later. Then it's, let's see what Drako's doing. Well, he has this one, but he doesn't want it, and he doesn't want to send it over to me. So instead, he'll use this to build here. And because of his leader, he has a discount of 1 resource when he's building on his wonder. So this only costs him 1 stone. And he can buy that stone for 2 bucks from Penguin. So Penguin's making money because he has a lot of stone. That's nice for him. Okay, what is he doing then? Well, he picked up this card, and he has a discount because of his leader on green cards, on the science cards. The science cards, you want to select, there's 3 different symbols. You will get points for having 1 of each as a set. You will also get points for having many of the same symbols. So there's many ways to get points with these, a really strong way to get points with these. So he's building that one, and he doesn't have to pay that glass because he has his leader. By the way, down here on the card, it says, so this is the workshop, but it says here laboratory and archery range. This means that in the second age, when we get into the second age with the blue cards, there's going to be a card that is a laboratory and an archery range. And if you have this one, then you are able to build those for free. So it's sort of, you're not just building now, you're also building up for the future of the game, that you will get discounts. So maybe he's planning, he see archery range will give him 2 military, maybe he wants that. Of course, if he gets that card, we're going to draft again, so you never know. But he's planning a bit ahead, so he built that green card. So we keep going, and now let's see. I would like to build my military up before the end of the year or the era, but I need 3 clay. I only have 1, and the other guys doesn't have clay, so I can't. I probably can't get 3 clay. That's This card is kind of interesting. This would let me, the player to my right, which is Drako, if I have this one, then I only pay 1 instead of 2 if I buy any of these resources from him. So, but it's not really good at this point, but it's an interesting card. Oh, and this is just paying 1 to both my neighbors when I buy one of these. And that's more interesting, because Drako has both glass and cloth. So, yeah, I think I'll take that one. I'll send the other cards over. Let's see, Penguin. He has some military. And he's looking for more green cards, basically. But he didn't get any. Well, he could build this military for free, I guess. I think he'll do that. Because he has the wood there, so. Send these to Drako. And Drako, let's see, what is he building or doing? He got all the green cards, right? I think Drako is gonna specialize in these sort of, there's these luxury goods. So he's gonna go for the papyrus as well, the paper. So he will get one of each of these so that we have to buy from him. I think that's his plan, so he'll take this one. Or will he? Yeah, he'll do it. And then he'll send these to me. And so it's my turn again, or it's everybody's turn. You can do this simultaneously. That's why the games run so smoothly. So I have this one I want to buy. I'll pay a coin for that. And I put this out. Put it like this. Now it's a bit tricky. If you cover it up like this, you're not going to see those symbols there. But yeah, maybe you don't need to either, because if that one comes up, yeah, you do need to. Well, you can put it something like this. I think it's a bit bad in this game that the symbols are down there. After they made Seven Wonders, they made Seven Wonders Duel. As you might know, it's one of my favorite games of all time, the Duel game. And in that one, the symbols are up here, so you can see it easily. That's so much better. Anyhow, I have this one, so now I have the discount there. And this is really nice because of my leader. So let's say I would buy a cloth from Drako. I would pay him 1, and then I would get 1 from the bank. So I would get just awesome. Okay, so what is Penguin doing? He is building military, right? Yeah. So he's building military, and he just has the wood needed, so he put it out, and it doesn't matter now. At the end of the age, we're gonna see who is strongest in military. Drako, he is going for some nice paper, or papyrus, I think it's called. So he has all the luxury goods now, which is awesome for him. Okay, and so now I have, what is it? I have 3 cards, okay. So one more round of crafting after this. And, you know what, since I have I think I'll do one of these, I'll start working on some science myself. Let's see, what is Penguin doing? I think, he kind of would like to build, but yeah, no, I think I'll just take some points. These are just straight up points. And he has the stone he needs, so why not? And then Drako. I think Drako is sort of, he kind of wants some military. But he would, oh no, I think Drako will build on his wonder actually. And then he wants to get rid of a military. He gets rid of this. Well, it doesn't matter. He gets rid of this, but he'll take that one. Send these to me. Now it's my turn. I start off here by playing this one, and I need 1 piece of silk or linen or cloth or whatever it is. I don't remember what the rule book calls it. And I don't have that, so I have to buy it. I'm gonna buy it for 1 because of my discount here. I'm gonna buy it for 1 from Drako. And so he's happy about that. He got some coin, and then I get the coin back because of my leader for buying. So that's awesome. That was free for me. Then we'll check out Penguin over here. He is just getting some points. So I'll just put this up here. And Drako is going into military, and he needs to build this. He needs 1 ore. He doesn't have that. So Penguin doesn't have that. So he has to buy it from me. And I have 1, and so he can pay me 2 to get it. Okay. No, that's not what he's supposed to do. Sorry. He's not gonna build a military. He's gonna use this to build his wonder. Yeah, that was his plan. Because remember, Drako's leader means that he gets 1 discount. It only costs him 1 ore, so he'll place it down here. So he's almost doing the same thing, but And then he's paying me 2 for that ore because he didn't have any. And now he's producing one of the basic goods. So it's much easier for him to build in the future. And he can actually build his 3rd step if he wants to, because he only needs 1 glass and he has that. Wow. That's impressive. Okay, so back to me. And let's see, I have 2 cards now. I will choose one and I will discard the last one. So you only get 6 cards each. And I want military. I'm gonna take the military. And penguin, I think, yeah, he's gonna take the science for sure. He wants to keep building his science up. And Drako, he doesn't need. Yeah, Draco's just gonna build his last step. Why not? I mean, then he built his wonders. He's done with that. That's kind of cool. So he'll just take one of these for that purpose. And so let's resolve me first. I will build some military. I have the clay needed, or the bricks. So I'll just put this over here. And then we go to Penguin. And he is going to build some science. Remember, because of his leader, he doesn't have to pay for the science card. So just build it for free, which is awesome. I really like this leader expansion. It really adds to the game. And then Drako, he's not going to use this card. He's going to build his last step of the wonder, and he can do that because of his leader and his glass. So he has 2 glass basically. So he built his wonder. Good job, Drako. Yeah, he was fast. And so that's the end of the first age. And now we'll just go through how the military works. So I have 1 military strength. I'll compare it to Drako. He doesn't have any military strength, so he'll get a -1 because he lost the fight. And I get a +1. And later on this will be a +3 or a +5 in the upcoming ages. So if you focus on military, you can get quite a lot of points there. Then Drako will compare over, I'll compare over to Penguin. He has 1 military, so we are tied, so nobody gets any tokens. But he will also beat Drako, so Drako gets another -point for Drako. And Penguin gets a a point for that as well. So that's it, and now we go to the second age where we draft new cards. But first of all, we will have a new recruitment phase where we will be able to recruit another of our leaders. Maybe I'll go for this guy, focus on military cards, make them cheaper. It only cost me 2. Yeah, because I don't have any gray cards. Now Drako would have liked to have this because he already has 2 gray cards down here. So this would be nice for him, but for me, not so much. I didn't really think that through. Anyhow, that is 7 wonders with the leaders expansion, and I hope you enjoy this quick run through. Got to see how the game works at least. It's a really fun game. Can really recommend it to basically anyone. I like the theme, and I just like I like drafting cards. That's always fun. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening or morning, or whenever you're watching this. Take care. Bye bye.
Be like Drako. Follow Board Games with Niramas on Facebook at BGW Niramas. Board Games with Niramas is sponsored by Alara Games in Sweden.